Hmm.
And so AJ's pick of the week this week is Radius Recycling, ticker symbol RDUS. I don't believe we've covered this one in the past.
We had actually somebody ask us to look at it during the speed round. And so I looked at it quickly because that's the speed round. I don't have much forewarning on. I just look at it. I went and I did a deep dive on this. Remember, this was the old Schnitzer Steel, which is a company that's been around for ever in the metals market. And they're rebranding themselves as Radius Recycling, right? You can even see that they haven't updated the exchanges yet. So you still see Schnitzer Steel as the name of the company. With that said, I got myself a go long or buy signal just a few days ago. Now, these buy signals that my indicator creates, I use them as end of day signals. What does that mean? That means when I come in after the market is closed, if I see these buy signals, what I'll do is I'll look for follow through the subsequent days. So uh, I'll get a signal in the evening. That means tomorrow I'll look to see if it makes sense to trade it. Now, this is what I do to make sure I want to trade it. I look for on the intraday chart, and you can actually, we talked about this last week, you can actually program a lot of these trading things, trading systems to do this for you. So you don't have to be there present during the trading day. But if I switch myself to like a 15-minute chart, um, it's very simple. What I like to do on the day that I'm trading, if I got, for instance, a go long signal, I like to just make sure that on the day that I'm trading that a couple of criteria are met. First of all, I like to come in just to make sure I'm not, trading with those people who watch the headlines. I like to come in the afternoon session. So about 12:45 New York City time and on. I don't trade in that morning session, especially in the first hour. We call that amateur hour. That's when people woke up, they've watched the TV, they've logged in on their phone and read the latest news headlines. They've listened to their talking heads, and they usually create quite a volatile stir before they go off to work, right? In the first hour of trading. We call that amateur hour. And then the morning session, of course, is when all these economic reports are going out. And so that causes a little bit. I like to wait until the afternoon session and even the last hour, which is considered professional hour. This is when I like to do my trading. So I wait till the afternoon session and I wait for the following criteria. Number one, I want to make sure that I'm trading above the previous day close. I also want to make sure that I'm trading above what I call the open range, which is the high established in the first 30 minutes of trading. And finally, if my end of day signal wasn't yesterday or the day, I want to make sure I'm above the close of the end of day signal day. So a lot of times what happens is these criteria aren't met on the day after the end of day signal came. And so you don't place your trade. It's that easy. It's very robotic. You don't place your trade. And at the end of that day, you ask yourself, should I try again tomorrow? And you just keep trying again until either you get your trade filled or your signal gets reversed and then you stop trying to pursue it. So, as you can see here, I probably did not get any trades on the day after. In fact, if we go on back to our daily chart, um, it doesn't look like we have gotten that follow through that I'm looking for on the day of trading, despite getting our signal back on January 23rd. So I haven't gotten a reversing signal yet. So every day I'm going to try to place this trade. One last criteria is if you've done your good trade planning, you do have some price targets that you want to meet or beat. So once you verify the signal has its trading day follow through, do make sure that you're also getting the price that you've planned out for. And then it's just as easy. All of this can be very much automated. That's how I teach my traders to do it, is to go ahead and automate this. so that you're really only spending 10 to 20 minutes in the evening kind of deciding what to do for the next trading day and then putting in the criteria into your trading platform, right? Makes it very simple, makes it very rules based and disciplined.
All right. Radius Recycling, pretty decent price point for mid-size investment portfolios. Sounds like a boring industry.
It's
Recycling.
exactly what I want, dude. Not only that, check this out. If I go out to say the September option, that's pretty far out from now. That's like 8 months out, 9 months out. There are, there's enough there's such a tight bid-ask spread. You can, instead of trading the stock, you could very much for even less than half the price trade a substitute option. It includes a little bit of leverage, but it makes it cheaper. So yeah, you were talking about how the share price is 26.10. The substitute option is right around about $9.30. So you could actually go with that substitute option, pay a lot less, get into it, and be able to do this for even less than that $26 a share.